Despite its SCP influences, I should note Control never feels derivative. As well as having an engrossing story, Control's imagery and aesthetic is iconic. The brutalist architecture, the way it plays with light, the bodies hanging from the air. However, where Control is a tapestry, Firebreak's more personal first-person lens blurs that somewhat. The individual blocks of worker cubicles and bathrooms are at their best from a slight distance and abstracted. The dreamlike nature of Control's narrative feels driven by a world that is itself quite alienating. Where Control gives you a sense of grandiosity from looking at the painting as a whole, Firebreak feels like it focuses on a single stroke, and it makes that engaging color palette and aesthetic feel a bit flat. I wish that Firebreak felt like it was building on that world a little more in regards to its maps. It feels like they aren't all that customized for the new perspective, which does fit tonally into what Control is doing, but it doesn't need to hold all that strong a grip to what we saw 6 years ago to faithfully contribute to Remedy's universe. It feels like a brave step in a lot of ways, yet also oddly not. Control's perspective and aesthetic to Firebreak is like comparing the majesty of looking over a mountain to staring at an individual rock. Both can be just as evocative, but here, where the price is your admission fee to get up the mountain, I do feel a little saddened we don't even get a peek of that wider world from the top of the mountain before I'm ushered back down to the base. And we do have Control 2 on the way, but it's hard to believe Firebreak could really stand out without being so closely attached to Control's identity.